Alrighty, let's step you through the next phases of the customer journey here on the sidebar. So once you're in and you've got the platform installed and you're actually at the screen now, a couple of things. So up the top right, you can see where it says 250-250 CVs left, 3 positions left. This is where you can keep track of like the volume of processing that you've done. In the subscriptions, if you check out the website, you can see the various tiers there. But I think we've been generally pretty generous. All right, so let's select the file where our CVs live. So I'm going to come in here and click choose files. I've got a bunch of test civil engineering files that I've just downloaded from the internet. I'm pretty sure these are all dummy files, not actual people, that I'm going to use for this exercise now. So what this is doing, I've selected the files on my desktop out of a folder. This is going to upload them to Google Drive, where the script can pick them up and start processing them from. So this is going to take a few minutes. It's uploading, 76 files, so this will probably take three minutes or so. I'm going to hit pause and come back in a moment. All right, that is now complete. So you'll see over here on step 1, you'll see that the name of that folder has been put in place, and it says it's got a tick there next to choose files. I'm going to hit set up sheets now. What that's going to do is run a script in the background, and you'll see a bunch of activity. What that's doing is creating all of the, spreadsheet infrastructure for where all that data is going to be populated once we start processing and evaluating candidates. So this will run for a good 10-15 seconds or so, and give us a nice little message when it's done. All right, so that is complete. So you'll see that's all turned green now. What we need to do now is select the position description for the role that we're actually hiring for. So I'm going to hit choose file, very similar process. I've got this a civil engineering role that I've mocked up, a PD I've mocked up here, saved in a folder. So that's going to upload that to a Google Drive folder. Alrighty, excellent. So if you're working through the sidebar and it doesn't immediately take action, you need to just sort of pause for 5 or 10 seconds. Sometimes it's just thinking in the background and needs to take a moment. So that has been done. You'll see that text is populated there, and again we've got that green tick saying that's worked. What we need to do now is hit load position. What this does is extract and pass the text out of that file for the PD, and it's going to populate a sheet here in Google Sheets. That is what's going to form the basis for creating our rubric, which is essentially the matrix that we're going to evaluate all of our candidates against. Okay, so that's done now. So we've done the key activities of the setup is creating the folder for the CVs and the cover letters, and the rubric, the folder for the position description. It's worth noting that you can dump CVs and cover letters into the same folder, and what we're going to do in the next step, which will be a new video, is actually just hit a button, and in the background what the platform's going to do is it intelligently will match all CVs and cover letters to one another. So you don't need to do anything, you just need to dump them all into a folder. Even if you've got 5 people out of 100 that have got cover letters, it will go and match them nicely. And all of that context will be used for the evaluation. So these are the 2 really key steps for the setup. I'm going to stop this video now and create another one on some of the next steps. Cheers.